Alrighty guys, this is it. A huge monumental moment here at Daily Driven Exotics. We're going to reveal one of the greatest things we have ever revealed. 3 brand new electric scooters. What do you think of the new scooters, Mike?
I'm so hyped on this now. This is amazing. This is the best thing we have here at the shop. I can't wait to do some laps.
They're fast and they have suspension.
Yeah, and I'm 45 and I just don't want to get my steps in. All jokes aside, you saw the title and thumbnail. Mike and Tim have single-handedly made a 5+ year dream of mine come true in just 1 week. I don't know what's more epic, a car or the fact that these guys built it in just 7 days. Now this car is the choice that I'll be taking for a rally coming up 3,000 miles all the way down the coast of the east side of the United States. It's Boston to Boca Raton. Stay tuned. In the description also will be every city we're going to if you want to come out and say hi. Without any further ado, most of you know this is my 2003 Lamborghini Murcielago, and it is one of the gated ones. It does not have the E-gear, although I love all Murcielagos. Now, the Murci was built in a race car form. There were only 9 of them made. They're all very different. They were made for like Le Mans. They were all FIA level specified race cars. A lot of people call them an LM. Some people call them the GT1 because there are these different variants. I went and saw the only one that ever left Europe and came to North America. It was in North Los Angeles. Dave and I went and saw it. It was in a private collection and being offered for $950,000. It had a sequential gearbox. It was all white with a bunch of black aero. It was beautiful. I love that car, but it was a race car. It wasn't street legal. So to make my own street legal version, the boys went ham with an inspirational photo that I gave them. And then this is what we came up with. So remember, the inspiration was motorsport while being actually a street car, and it's all because race car. You guys ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. I present to you the DDE LM Murcielago.
By Tessa and Tim, built in a week. Boston to Boca Raton, we'll conquer the street. The DDE Lamborghini Murcielago a star. Because race car.
All right, now this is all really impressive that this was actually done in just 7 days. So why don't we talk to the man, the myth, the legend who actually built this and what went into building it in just 7 days, Mr. Michael Essa.
Whew, it was a lot of work. It definitely was not easy. So first step was just figuring out what we needed and ordering the parts. So luckily APR had a wing that they could build for us. And this was before I even touched the car. So we were getting measurements, guesses off of pictures that Damon, that you showed me, right?
Yep.
You know, I'm looking back here and I'm like, all right, that looks like it's about 2 inches inset. So figuring that out, I didn't know where the chassis was. So these were all basically guesses, right? So looking at the race car, all right, that's where we're gonna put it. And then we got the stuff off, we got the car apart and started putting this thing together. And it came together pretty quick. And that's only because I've done this before a lot of times. That's the only way that we were able to make this happen. But we made the rear diffuser before we even put the car up in the air. And it was a bit long, so we shortened it up before we powder coated it. So now it's like pretty dialed in. The wing uprights are mounted to the chassis. The wing is as wide as the car is, which is pretty crazy because the car is super wide.
Yeah, Murcielagos are wide.
Oh, they're crazy wide. Like on the trailer, there's about this much room on each side.
That's right, and that's actually, this point right here is the widest point. It's basically almost in alignment with the mirror.
Yeah.
This point comes within 1/4 of an inch on either side of the wheel wells on our enclosed trailer.
Very, very tight.
It is very tight.
I love this feature. My favorite feature on this car, like by far, is what you did with the fog lights and build all this custom. This is all made by Mike Essa custom.
Yeah,
So
that was,
yeah, I mean, when we were talking about this, you look at the race car, you might say, why a fog light? Why yellow? It's back to racing heritage.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going for that look, right?
Yeah, because race car, racing heritage, specifically endurance racing, which goes from day into night and back into day, right? 24-hour Le Mans. And it's usually some type of a yellow fog light to go with the yellow headlight based on the class that you're running in.
Yep, exactly. And then, you know, back in the day, there were not very good headlights.
Probably not, yeah.
Not nearly as
candle
good
lit.
as they are. Yeah, exactly now. So they would add a lot of lights to the cars to run at night. Those tracks a lot of times aren't really lit, so you need really good lights on the car. So the fog lights did a lot to help that.
Is yellow good for racing? Like, isn't that kind of a weird tint for seeing the racing line and all that stuff, or is it the best option?
You know what? I think there were classes, right? And yellow headlights meant usually it was a lower class.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It's
usually.
true.
Yep. And then
GT3?
prototypes, right?
Yeah.
The prototypes would run white headlights.
Correct.
Cars behind you see yellow headlights.
Move.
Hey, maybe that's in your class, right? Or you see white headlights and you have a GT class car, not a prototype.
Yep.
That means, hey, this dude coming up behind me is not in my class. He's way faster than me. So, visual.
It looks cool.
Get out of the way.
It looks cool, right? It looks
And
cool.
with the white, dude, like, come on.
And it's great because this was a functional duct. This actually cools the brakes. There is brake cooling that runs specifically to the rotor. So you had to have the mesh and a hole for the tow hook.
For the tow hook.
By the way, we painted it last minute and ripped this car out here. So there will be a red tow hook because race car sticking out of the front. It's just currently a little too tacky to put on the car yet. So to continue on, carbon of the fiber, APR splitter. They gave you a sheet. You
Yep.
cut this out by hand. Actually, you cut it out.
I cut it.
That's amazing. You designed it. You cut it. How was cutting
Steady
carbon
hands.
fiber?
It was okay. I breathed in a lot of it.
He did not. He's joking. He does not have the black lung. We made him wear masks. You can see it in the vlog. But this is really clean. So again, the Murcielago is really wide. We wanted to add a little extra downforce with the splitter and a little dive plane. This car, again, when they made a race car variant of this, all the race car variants are very different. It is cool to see the hints and the little attributed pieces to the racing series on my car, but it's a street car. Again, it's not the wide body front end version of the actual race car, but it's very, very complicated to, one, get that kit, and two, to install it. Because on Murcielagos, the whole body is carbon fiber already from the factory, and the front fenders are bonded to the body. So if you open up these amazing doors that go up, you can see in here, and yes, my car's originally Grigio, this is all bonded right to the body. You don't just unbolt this. So it's a huge undertaking to change the front fenders, because when you also do that, you also have to change these door shocks and the whole 9 yards to accommodate the door. This is, again, like I said, a manual Murcielago. It's gated. I did do a custom gold and gold pedals because, well, I have a huge thing for also the McLaren F1 GTRs, and they had gold pedals and a bunch of little gold bits. So I threw a bit of that in there. Custom blue interior from E3 Customs over in Florida. Now, you're probably noticing right away, the wheels on this car are not AL13s.
Nope.
But they're our homies.
They are.
They are family. But this project was last minute. So last minute that as much as they wanted to build wheels for this car, designing the wheels, getting the forgings, cutting them, finishing them, powder coating them, delivering them, getting wheels and tires mounted and balanced would have taken longer than 7 days, as much as they wanted to do that. So if I'm going for the honest motorsport look, there was nobody else to go to other than BBS. I love this wheel. This is a very rare wheel. It's the BBS E88. They turned out amazing. I've been doing this kind of gunmetal color theme lately with white, so I thought, why not just continue that? And I think they turned out
It
deadly.
looks amazing.
I love the wheels. I love the color. The fitment is awesome. They look so good on this car. 100% fit everything else. I can't imagine it with a different wheel.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
So yeah, I just want to say a quick shout out to Ron at AR for pulling this off for me. He happened to have basically everything in pieces waiting to go. I just had to pick a color. He put them together for me in about 5 days. He didn't have to cut them. Like, he's just an authorized dealer, and he had these already over here. So thank you, Ron. Other than that,
Well, the car's white now.
we changed the color to white. If you're OG, you guys have seen this car before. It was Nardo gray. This is the same Inosa Tech white that we used recently on my wife's G63, her Mercedes. And we did that kind of two-tone Stormtrooper look. So I was going to something kind of similar to that. I think it just turned out so clean, so beautiful with that blue interior. It really definitely pops now.
Yeah, it looks really good, dude. This is probably my favorite car on the channel right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot.
let's have a quick look at the back end. And that is, on this car, are a couple of real race car parts from the Murcielago. That is an FIA certified rain light. How we got this in here is actually really tricky. This was basically milled milled. That's the word I want to use. By the way, I didn't build this. So that was actually milled down, not to take too much away. It's not just a big chunk cutout. And he did it on an angle because this actually sits, as you can see, on a bit of an angle, but you want the rain light to be flush. These taillights are genuine Murcielago race car taillights, all the way from Germany. I bought a set. They were very expensive. They are made out of carbon fiber, and I think they just enhance the whole look and definitely tie it in to what the race car looked like that we went and looked at up in North Los Angeles. So a lot of really technical skill sets that this guy's acquired over 25 years to make this look easy, which is not easy. He built all this, the diffuser, he built these uprights. This is all chassis mounted. Then again, this is a carbon fiber APR wing blade with the carbon fiber end plates. And then thank you to Gintani, we have a custom stainless steel exhaust. This car sounds amazing. And Protective Film Solutions, the best in the business, wrapped the entire car in just a few days, provided all the decals, YSOB clothing brand that we have, August Luxury Motor Cars, thank you to them because they provide us with all the financing for our cars. Of course, Inozatec for the vinyl, the PFS logo on the front. This car is gonna go to a rally. It's gonna get a plethora of decals to create a livery. So get excited for that, you guys. But right now, you need to go home.
I need to go home.
You've been here for a week.
I also can't wait to see the roller shots of this thing when you guys take it out for a drive.
Well, we're going out right now.
We have to.
So we're gonna take this car, we're gonna go street test it. We gotta give it the shakedown because it's about to do 3,000 miles and I don't want any issues, especially because I'm bringing my beautiful wife on a rally for the first time in the better part of 8.5, 9 years. So I wanna make sure it runs and goes smoothly. All right, so let's jump in these cars and go for a rip. All right, you guys, we need to thank today's sponsor, Rockform. That's right, Rockform. That's right, Rockform. The world's most durable cell phone case. Now, you guys have seen me throw my phone in many, many videos promoting its durability. It exceeds military drop specifications, and a lot of the time, you guys think we're bluffing. You think it's a fake phone. It's not a fake phone. Look, it's my investment, it's my phone, takes my face, that's my daughter, that's me having a private conversation with my daughter. Stop looking at my phone, but I'm gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna durability test the Rockform case right now. And I guarantee you, you're gonna wanna buy one by the end of this 30-second promotion, and I highly recommend it. They're our long-lasting sponsor for one good reason, because we believe in this product. It has many accessories, it's got a neodymium magnet, it's very, very cool. But more importantly, if you wanted, let's say, a beverage from a fridge with a glass door, instead of opening said door, you could just well, it didn't break. The glass or my phone. Rockform is highly durable. You could go to Rockform's website, which I recommend you do. Pick the accessories you want. You get 20% off. But if you use our link in description, you get 25% off. They have tons of different cases. They have in-car mounts, motorcycle mounts, bike mounts, speakers, and more. You guys, I'm telling you, this case just hit my very expensive F12 headlights. I need to stop throwing this case around. Go to rockform.com and use our code to get your case and accessories with the 25% discount, DDE 2024.
You can go to rockform.com, use code DDE 2024 and get 25% off site-wide.
All right, now it's time to put some heat in the engine, and I gotta show you guys these fog lights while they're on and that rain light. By the way, this key is so archaic, and it has like this wild little immobilizer, so I gotta do this little sequence. Hold on, off, push the button, and now I can start it. Oh yeah, throw that in neutral. I got a couple of buttons right here. Red for rain light, turn that on, and we have green for the fog lights. Let me go show you what those look like. Oh yeah! Endurance racing, Murcielago DDLM edition is what I'm coining this one. And then we have the rain light. And the new tail lights. Looks killer, it's gonna look even more killer on the streets, so let's do it.
The Mercy looks so good, but it has to survive 3,000 miles. So tonight, stress test. Now, to recreate a rally, we need guests. So we have Ryan and Mike Bisman, and this guy. we do a little drive. Garrett's coming too, but they have not seen the car yet. They'll be here in a minute. First reactions are always the most important. Damon's getting the shots right now. And speaking of the devil, we have a complete base model, Technica, so he'll have no honest opinion. And then Ryan, the highly modified 600 LT. What up, Bisman?
What is this?
That's a new build.
Wow. Oh, I gotta look at this.
Yeah, go look at it. If it isn't Tattoo Man, dude, Mercy's all done.
I know the sun's in my eyes.
By the way, we changed the color. Come see it.
Wow. Wait.
Right. Push your lift down.
Yeah,
You also don't need. At what point do you need your lift? Just drive a car sideways, man. Oh, that was so close.
this guy can't drive.
Oh! Mike's kind of an odd character, so I like to get on his nerves a little bit. But he also does this to me. It goes back and forth, and side to side. Look at this. Highly modified, completely stock base spec, and a completely modified Murcielago LM DDE Special.
All right, so tell me what you did to this thing.
Well, can you spot anything? You're a big Lamborghini guy.
I put some decals on it.
Oh yeah, okay, I see that.
Well, you've seen the blue interior before.
Yes, I have.
For the first time in my life, I actually modified the interior before really modifying the outside of the car. This thing even had stock wheels.
That's true.
And it's got stock coilovers, so it was only lowered on stock coilovers.
So you did a color change as well.
Makes the blue interior pop more. We're going for a motorsport look. Chassis mounted wing.
Yeah, I
which
like
is
this thing.
Crazy. It's huge. Actual FIA rain light. Actual tail lights from the race car. Came all the way from Germany. We have, of course, the Gintani exhaust. Handmade. Michael S. Special race car diffuser. Now, believe it or not, this is very period correct. This is what the actual race car had.
Oh, wow.
Metal diffuser attached to the chassis. Same with the uprights, just like aluminum upright. So the boys did all of this while customizing the rain light in. We got some BBS E88 wheels with some crazy lip on the back.
It's crazy.
Big.
It's almost as, can you guys look how, it's almost the size
You
of
give
my
the
palm.
5-finger discount.
It's just like Ryan, actually. It's 5 inches.
I know that's not true.
We have custom die planes, APR carbon front splitter that Tim actually cut out.
Yeah.
And then,
Good job, good job. That's
steady
pretty clean.
Race car fog lights.
We gotta turn the fog lights on.
Yeah, they're killer actually. I just gotta turn the car on. The rain light looks nuts. You're such a rain light guy. I can't drive behind you because every time I'm behind you, you drive with the rain light on the McLaren.
Yeah.
And the McLaren has one little rinky-dink rain light, but it is the brightest thing.
That's a laser.
It is a laser.
Almost as bright as your shirt.
Right,
Yeah.
you're gonna hear it, huh? That's race car.
Let's go for a ride. Time to drive, boys. It is time to drive.
Now, just like Damon's Murcielago, my car is doing 3,000 miles from Boston to Boca Raton in some different environments. They have humidity, you have heat, yada, yada, yada. It's the ultimate test for a car. Now, the Squadra Corsa, which I'm bringing, if you didn't know that, now you know, I've never had an issue with, ever. It's been amazing. Had a belt replaced, the alternator belt, and well, the first drive, it blew off and I had battery life. So, that's been replaced by Tim and Mike. The car has new brake pads from Lamborghini and Newport, and brand new tires. I couldn't get X-Comps, they don't make my size. So I'm running Michelin's, full disclosure. X-Comp has a 305, these are 295s. I do prefer to go with the OEM tire size, just less surprises that way. But I will try the X-Comps in a slightly different size next time. But new brakes, air conditioning is recharged allegedly. Tonight, let's find out if all that's working. Specifically the brakes, because the brakes is the one thing that if you lost that, well, kind of important. The Squadra Corsa is the one car on the channel that's very, very personal to me. I bought this car in 2019. I have put over 60,000 kilometers of hard driving on, and every part of this car is connected to me. I'm not gonna let anything happen to it. I baby this car despite the fact that we are hard on it, I make sure it gets services and whatnot, and it almost broke my heart to see that flashing red battery light. I know it's minor, but this car has literally never let me down. And tonight we're gonna find out if that will continue its legacy or if this car might not go on the rally. Who knows? There's a lot of things that could be wrong with it after certain hands have been playing activities with its certain undercarriage. It's a good sign. It started. Gentlemen, we have two period correct Lamborghini race cars. We have the Squadra Corsa, the Super Trofeo OEM, the last they made body kits, and then Damon's version with the LM Murcielago. And we have 3,000 miles to drive, stress test. Have you ever done a rally before?
Yeah, I've done.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you do? How many miles did you do?
Here to Texas.
Okay. Ryan?
I've only done 2.
Yeah, you don't do a lot of rallies,
No.
do you? You should do a rally with us one day.
I will.
You should do a gumball with us. By the way, Damon and I are flying to the Great UK in June for a very special event. We'll be announcing that very, very shortly for a really cool collaboration. And at that event, I heard a rumor we announced the next route after this year. And apparently it's gonna be crazy. So if you've ever wanted to do the ultimate rally and you have the means to do it, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's Gumball. Nothing else compares, not even a little bit. But if you can't come, that's okay, because you can watch all of our videos and experience with us, because you're our family, you're our homies, you are the DD fam. Oh, I want to hear a V12 startup, Damon. Oh, let me go through there. Give it to me, baby. The taillights are sick. With the rain light flex, I don't have a rain light. That's the one thing we haven't done yet. Tim, where's my rain light, bro?
Oh, I don't know.
By the way, that is so bright. I'm blind. Like
I can't see.
I hope the lens picks up how brutal that is. Look at this.
Oh, I can't see.
Look at his face. First look. Oh. With the lights, how it casts that yellow light down the road.
Actually, the taillights aren't that dark.
But the rain light is brutal. And that's okay.
I don't know.
If you guys watching at home can see just how bright that is, but my face is probably red. It's actually the point where I have to text him and tell him to turn it off. It's brutal. Like
I literally can't see out the window.
probably because of the angle of it. In a race car, how would they? Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Holy crap. So far, by the way, Scottish Corsa, no battery light, thanks to this guy right here. Brakes, they work.
Good.
Did you supervise the brake installation?
I did. I did most of it, honestly.
Thank God. Thank God. Murcielago ever, and I know I'm biased, but I mean it. And I love Mercies, but the way the wing, the black and the white, it's simple, but it works so well. All that stuff that you and Mike built,
Dude, it is insane.
It's crazy that got done in a week. It might be my favorite car on the channel. Now remember, not the fastest car, not the handle the best. It's just cool. It's nostalgic.
Just the experience and everything of that.
Just like the Squadron Corsa, like there's way better cars, but like it's so special. And what's cool is that the Gallardo and the Murcielago is from the same generation from Lamborghini. The true Lamborghinis before things got very comfortable. Huracan's a great car. It's a little boring.
1, 2, 3. I know beats like ABC. Come up, they hate to see them. Baby lead to baby lead. I came up to major leagues. It's so easy. 1, 2, 3. I'm ABC from ABC. Back to raps with my miss. I can't stop. Sing it loud like Swiss. Rappers so pissed off. Now I'm high with stars. I want to pack up the Mars. I want to get far. I just kept it so authentic. What did I do? Flow so sick in the medic. Lots of quarter aesthetic. I just prove what I do, yeah. Name is something no cruise, yeah. Beat is on and I cruise, yeah.
Bro, your rain light? I can't see it. Dude, we couldn't see. It's so crazy. Like, that's like nothing on this car.
For the record, it's for the rain. It's probably not good to just drive around with it on like this.
Dude, like, the flames? You can't see them. Why is there a red glow in the back of the car?
Really?
The light on. Oh, yeah, I turned the light up. I wasn't the flames.
which is also bad because you probably can't see the brake lights.
No.
Is it okay when it's off the brake lights?
Oh, yeah.
You can see the brake lights?
Yeah, they're actually bright.
Carlton's phenomenal.
Does it look good?
Oh, it's so good.
I want to see it rolling. I tried to get out for a sec to look at it, but it doesn't work.
You want Tim to drive?
Yeah, Tim, you want to drive? You want to drive?
Car guy.
No, I'll let Tim drive. You want to drive the Mercy, Tim?
My hands are dirty.
Ah, sorry, man. Guess it's a no-go. I love how this project turned out. Honestly, it's all thanks to Michael Essa and Tim, and also Inoza Tech, and obviously Ron for helping with the wheels and the tires. But I mean, to build the car and bring it all together, like hand-built. Wow, that V12, man. And the shifting, the whole experience. That's what this car is all about. Yes, it has the looks. Yes, it has the doors that go up. But driving this car, being behind the wheel of it, is literally my favorite place. Like I said, if I had to pick one car and one car only, this is it. A manual Murcielago.
Oh, try to get that first shot for you guys. Tail lights look really good, by the way. Tim,
Yes.
what's the next big thing for your car? Let's do a livery and let's get it registered so you start driving around with us. So at night you have a car to drive. That was the whole point of getting it.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm so close to you right now. I'm trying to keep my face bright. It's hard for them at night. It's dark. Yes, fun fact, at night it's dark. In case you've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's the new news to me.
Who's here? You're silly. Dude, have you seen the Mercy yet? Look behind you. Oh, yeah, let's. Oh, yeah, the all white's sexy too, man. Let's see it. That wing is terrible, dude.
This wing is gorgeous.
I think the angle's wrong there. If Thor had a wing on a McLaren, that's what it looks
The
like.
stock one looks ugly. This looks way better.
Going backwards. It's
Imagine.
upside down. Like it needs to be turned.
I love it.
I mean, honestly, who am I to buy? Our styles are all both out there, dude.
What?
But
You gotta get down here.
dude, it's so ugly.
You gotta get down here.
It doesn't convince me, dude. It's so ugly.
Garrett, come see the Murcielago. All done, new wrap, new wheels,
dude, and the white,
all the arrow.
the white against that interior, and it's at nighttime, so I can only imagine.
Come see that rain light. Yeah, drive behind yourself. It's brutal. Right?
Right.
Get behind it.
Yeah, right. No. Holy.
Get the eye level here.
Nah, you can't.
You can't even keep your eyes. Oh, let's go, dude. The lights and everything back there, man. Oh, that's.
I love the fog lights. The fog lights I didn't see on the highway, so I want to see
Fog
them again
lights
now.
set it off.
Ready for this, you guys? And fog lights. And bone stock.
You're gonna keep saying that, it's gonna be stock forever.
You're also doing the rally with us, Boston to Boca Raton. Have you pressure tested your car? Have you stress tested your car?
Yeah, I have
Is it ready to go?
It's weird because these are
Check your fluids, your belts, tires, brakes.
He's been on a few rallies with me. One time,
What was my tire pressure at?
dude, he was running 72 psi on a rally.
72 PSI?
I don't know how the tires didn't explode.
They were broken. So what happened was there was a weird reset, and the reset was wrong in like the European reset. You know how they have the European numbers. So anyways,
Like bar?
Yeah, the bar was wrong. And the way it was set was wrong. So I kept trying to inflate, and it was like red, and then finally I go to him, and he's got one of those little, you know. So we checked the PSI, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And we're on a freeway on the side of the road on our way out to Vegas on like 120-degree day. So luckily we pulled off, checked it out, and it was like, yeah.
Okay, you are not. I'm gonna keep my distance from you. Stay away from me. Back at the HQ, did a little drive. Squadron feels really good. Brakes feel good. Tires feel good. AC works. So I think it might be okay. And the Mercy is just a whole other beast. Gonna raise the back. Maybe
maybe just a tiny
Just
bit.
a smidge.
Do you have any rubbing?
Just a no. It rubs in the front if I turn it a full lock. Only like a tiny bit.
As far as a rally prep, is there any issues with the car? Check engine lights or anything?
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the most reliable car I have.
It feels good.
It's amazing. It feels great. Like, it's comfortable, driving's good. I drove this car all the way to Phoenix and back. It's amazing.
Do you think that Garrett even did an oil change in his car for prep?
I don't know. I don't know Garrett's servicing or maintenance schedule. If he didn't, he definitely doesn't manscape either.
Okay, so Huracan, is it good to go?
It's good to go.
Did you do an oil change first?
Yeah, honestly, oil change. Look at all the tires. Not even a week ago.
You promise?
Yes.
Brand new tires?
Brand new tires.
Oh shoot. The back brand new tires.
The back wing gets swapped out a little bit. The only thing I'm a little sketched about is remember on a road trip up into like Colorado and Utah, my steering thing gets a little weird sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only thing I'm a little concerned about is like, dude, we lose steering, man. We got no car, so yeah, stay tuned for that.
And this rally is 10 days.
Dude, it's
That's
like
a long rally.
It's a gauntlet. That's what we were just talking about. Like, they give enough breaks though. We have a track day. We have one day right in the middle to where it's almost like a rest day. We can spa. We can do whatever we want. So I feel like they break it up enough between all the stuff that we can do. But like,
That's the one thing on Gumball. There's no rest day. 10 days, no rest day.
driving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to break it up. So they got a halfway point. They got a whole little thing where the wives can go to the spa. We can relax. Eat.
We can go and smoke cigars and drink whiskey.
Yes, exactly. I can't wait, man. I'm stoked.
Well, it's gonna be really fun to have Garrett's Huracan, my squad, of course, and the Murcielago. We're missing an Aventador. We have the whole trifecta. Trifecta, quadfecta. Oh, quadfecta. We're all quads.